Hello, Leo, and welcome to Bunny Cat's Oracle, or welcome back if you're a returning subscriber. Great to have you here. My name is Marianne, and I will be doing your February 2021 General Tarot reading. As usual, if you would like to skip through the shuffling and start right at the beginning of the reading, the timestamp for that will be down below. Otherwise, you're welcome to stay. I always like to start my readings with a quick prayer. So for everyone who clicked on this video today, I pray that you are happy, that you are healthy, that you and your loved ones are safe and protected from harm, and that you are making all your best dreams come true. Let's get started. So, what do we have for Leo for February 2021? Please, what do my baby lions need to hear? February 2021, please, for Leo, for my big cats of the zodiac. You guys have big cat energy. I don't know why I said that. I just felt like saying that. What's going on with Leo for February 2021? Please tell me true. Most clear and concise messages, please, for Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Cross watchers interested in the Leo collective. I'll get a couple more shuffles here. For Leo, please. And then we'll get started. I'm using the Thoth deck by Aleister Crowley today. It's the first deck I ever learned to read, and it's really easy to shuffle. Really beautiful pictures. I really enjoy it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right. In the present, we have the Knight of Discs. We have the Princess of Swords, and we have the Eight of Wands, a communication card. This is nice. Not only is this a rainbow spread, but we have a rainbow right here in the Eight of Wands. So there's a very optimistic vibe coming through here. This is the communication card. So you guys may be making a lot of calls, sending a lot of emails, communicating with a lot of people at this time. You may be working from home, but there does seem to be a lot going on. There could also be a lot of short trips too, very quick trips around town for meetings or whatnot, or maybe a lot of Zoom calls in this pandemic time. Knight of Discs says you are working steadily towards your goals. You are being very persistent. You're not giving up. You're putting in the work every day. The Knight of Discs is a very slow moving energy. Unlike the Eight of Wands, which talks about things happening very quickly, you may feel like some of the things you're working on are taking a long time, or they're requiring more work than usual. You may be doing a lot of work and feeling like things are still moving slowly, but they are still moving. The Knight of Discs always makes it to his goal. He just, he moves slowly and steadily. He's kind of like the tortoise in the story of the tortoise and the hare, right? He gets where he needs to be. He does actually win the race because the bunny gives up too early, right? There's a very inquisitive nature coming through here with this Princess of Swords. So you could be studying something as well. You could be very curious about people. You may also be working in a field that requires you to scout people in some way, or you may be spending a lot of time online trying to find people who either can help you or who can work with you. Or if you are, if you're looking for a job, you may be checking people out on LinkedIn, for example. This is sometimes the spy card. Well, it is the spy card, but it can represent a person in your life as well that's got this airy, inquisitive nature. Let's get a clarifier before I say too much. I may have already. We have a Queen of Clubs and we have an 8 of Diamonds. So I see an ambitious woman with a lot of talent here. I also see a King of Diamonds. So we have a very successful man here, a man who is very good with money, with the diamonds. Could be an earth sign, doesn't have to be. And we have a very charismatic, very ambitious, very good looking female. And we have the idea of working on your skills. So you may be working with these people and learning from them and just absorbing as much information as possible, if that is the case. Or again, like you may be scouting people. You may be just searching and trying to find people online. Or peeking on your past coworkers. I don't know what it is, but there's a very inquisitive nature. If you're not learning something from these people, you may be literally spying on them. Interesting, Leo. Okay. Clarifying the Knight of Discs, I have the 6 and 7 of Spades. So I get the sense you're moving on from something. You're like so ready to put drama behind you and just focus on your work. And you may be thinking very independently. You may also be aware of somebody around you that has been less than honest, and kind of like have your guard up a little bit about that. That might make sense why the Princess of Swords is here, because there's a feeling of being a little sneaky, a little bit like suspicious, I guess is the word that I'm looking for, like, or curious about what people are up to. So you may be concerned about somebody in your work or around you, keeping an eye on them. That's all right, as long as you're mostly minding your own business. There's a lot of focus on work here in the spread. Let's look at the recent past. Ooh, we have the Universe, we have the 8 of Cups, and we have that 7 of Swords again. So something has definitely been put behind you here with this 8 of Cups. It's about leaving drama behind, similar to the 6 of Spades, right? So some of you may have left a relationship recently. Sorry, I just got to pull my chair in. I'm like really far away from this table for some reason. Okay, and yeah, this 7 of Swords. So this is like the same card, right? 7 of Spades, 7 of Swords. So the Universe tells me you've gotten to the end of something. You've sort of like completed a chapter. So I don't know who this person is, but there is somebody who is less than honest, unless it's you. I hope that's not the case, Leo. But somebody has been a little bit deceptive. And we have the 9 of Diamonds, and we have the King of Spades. So it could have been a male that you were dealing with, possibly an air sign, and somebody who either is very wealthy, independently wealthy with the 9 of Diamonds here, or for those of you that have gone through some sort of breakup, the 9 of Diamonds could be saying that, you've kind of realized that you can make it on your own, that you don't need this person. But the King of Spades can be somebody who can be a little critical. He has like a transformative energy. So some of you have, if it's an energy and not a person, you may have like made a huge transformation in your life, right? Like it seems like you've been through something really big. But if it is a man, it's somebody who is very logical. He puts his mind over his heart, but he can be really cutting with his words as well. It could also be a Gemini that you're dealing with. Somebody who kind of talks without thinking, and he doesn't really care about anybody's feelings, and could be a little bit manipulative. So I could interpret this 6 and the 7 in your present as you putting the drama of this deceitful person behind you, this deceitful or manipulative person. Like I just feel like somebody here was just kind of looking out for themselves and kind of selfish, and you're moving on. So let's move on. Let's not keep talking about that. Sorry, my computer's making funny sounds at me. Let's look at your near future here, Leo. Oh, we have the Fool. Nice. I have more to say on that. Let me see what other cards are here. Princess of Discs and the Star. Beautiful. That's nice. Actually, these 2 cards came out when I was shuffling earlier, and the Universe as well. So I think we're on the right track here. So there's a new dream coming in the future, and there's a clean slate type of energy coming in, which is awesome. Let me tell you why. I mean, it is awesome in general, but so the Universe here, this is the last card of the major arcana, right? So it represents a completion, a leveling up, a crystallization of an issue. It's somebody who has been through all of the challenges that come before it in the major arcana, right? This is getting to the end of the line with regards to something or someone, right? The Fool would be the card that comes next because it's card 0. So it's the first card of the major arcana. So you finished one chapter and you're about to start a new one, and you do not need to bring the past with you, right? Absolutely clean slate. So there's a really fresh energy coming through here. And I feel like you're just about there. Like it's almost like you've consciously made a decision to leave some sort of drama behind and are like, very curious about your new step, and you're like about to step into it, into this fresh energy, diving right into whatever it is, some sort of new dream. This is such a beautiful card, and I love this in this deck. And you could be dealing with an Aquarius. This is the card of Aquarius here. This is faith. This is hope. This is calm after chaos, and just feeling really good about the future. Hang on, I have a sneeze coming. Excuse me. Sorry, I don't want to sneeze on the tarot card, so I had to move my head. Sorry about that. So yeah, this looks really positive. There's like a breakout moment, like a fresh energy of feeling like you want to dive right in. And for some of you, it may come in the form of a new job. Like you could have been dealing with some people in your workplace that were, just kind of out for themselves, right? Like not the most sharing and caring type of people. So this could be a new job. Princess of Discs. This can be good news coming in about money or somebody making you some sort of an offer. It can also represent a person in your life, like an earth sign. So that would be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus, like a young person and potentially a female. But I kind of go with the meaning of the pages of discs because that would be the equivalent in the Rider-Waite, and it's not necessarily male or female. Let's get a clarifier. Oh, I've got the 10 of diamonds and I've got the Joker. Wow. Okay. So this could be something that could bring you a lot of money, and it seems like it is out of the blue. So it could be a new job that pays really well, or it could be a contract or a bonus, or could be something through your work. It doesn't have to be a new job. Or you could be getting an inheritance, actually, some of you, because 10 of diamonds is associated with family money as well, legacies. But I do see a lot of money coming in, good news, and something very, very much out of the blue with the Joker here. So, and this may be what's enabling you to have this fresh start in this new dream. If you were concerned about money before, you seem to have a lot of money coming in. So that's really nice. I like it a lot. I'm not going to clarify the above cards because they're pretty straightforward. Let's look at what's hidden to you. Okay, I've got the Lust card here, which is also the Strength card and the Rider-Waite. I have the 8 of Swords, and I have the Hanged Man. Interesting. Okay, let me just clarify. There's that Joker card again, Queen of Hearts. Okay, 6 of Clubs. Oh, Ace of Hearts. Okay, that's nice. And on top of the Hanged Man, I have the 3 of Diamonds. So there's a feeling of waiting, and it's something to do with work. You may be waiting to hear back about an opportunity and you kind of don't know what's going on. Or there could be an opportunity waiting to hear back from you. Like it's possible if you've, heard from a recruiter or expressed an interest in a job, and like maybe somebody's waiting to hear back from you, and there's card of good news, enthusiasm, a Jack of Clubs right there. So this could be something, there could be a new opportunity coming in that you've waited for a long time. Like it's a dream that maybe you held on to for a long time, so long that you thought it was never going to happen. But there does seem to be an opportunity to collaborate with other people here, work with other people, doing something you're really good at. And this would be really good news. So I like that a lot. I think it would take you by surprise, though, for sure. Like, I think you're not going to see it coming, except that the tarot lady told you. Remember that tarot is a game, and this may or may not apply to you, but looks good to me. So the Strength card here in this deck, it is called Lust, but it would normally be called Strength. This is actually your card. This is a lion. In this deck, it's a little weird. He has all these different heads. I'll bring it a little closer. But there's a feeling of a lot of passion. I'm getting a sense of like fake it till you make it too. And also it's clarified by the 6 of Clubs and the Ace of Hearts. So this is victory and happiness, literally. This can also be new love. So it could be saying that somebody that you don't suspect, that you don't know about, has a lot of passion for you and love, and you would be pleasantly surprised by this union. If you were wanting to link up with this person, you would be victorious in that, right? Another opportunity could be in work. It could be, I should say, another meaning could be an opportunity in work that would be really well suited to you. Like it would really suit your strengths, and it would make you very, very happy with this Ace of Cups. So there's some sort of victory and happiness relating to either passion or your strengths coming through here. So again, I'm getting the idea of something taking you by surprise, but in a really good way. Another thing coming through here, of Swords with the Joker and the Queen of Hearts. I do get the sense there may be somebody around you, a female, probably a water sign. So it could be Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. Doesn't have to be, but or somebody who's very emotional. And I don't trust this person. I feel like they're a little bit of a gossip. I don't think that they're like really going to do that much damage, that it's like a threat or anything. But with the Joker, in fact, we have two Jokers back to back here. It could even be somebody in your family, like, or somebody that feels like family, somebody very, very close to you. It just seems to be a little gossipy. There could be a little jealousy. I don't know what that's about, but I wouldn't worry about it too much. I would just kind of maybe keep my cards close to my chest in terms of, you know, the people you open up to and tell your weaknesses to and your fears and all that. Like, if you have a weird kind of uneasy feeling about people, maybe just, you know, keep it kind of minimal with them. Keep it cordial. That's kind of, I think, what I'm trying to say. Let's look at what's motivating you this month. I've got the 9 of Wands here, and I've got the Art card, which is Temperance in the Rider-Waite. That here we have the idea of somebody literally combining fire and water to make something really cool. I don't know. It's a cauldron of something or rather. I really love this card. There is a feeling of healing. There's also rainbows in this card too. Do you see that? We've got rainbows like on her collar or something, or it's like a scarf. It's like rainbows going around. So there's a really lovely, really beautiful, happy feeling coming through here. There's a feeling of renewal, of healing, of wanting to make peace. I do get the sense you guys have dealt with some sort of drama that may have kind of taken up your mind space or maybe your heart space a little bit too much. And you're just kind of wanting to just move the heck on, you know, and just not bother with that. I'm also getting a sense that you guys may be taking better care of yourselves or needing to take better care of yourselves. You may have realized that something that you consume is a bit too much, you know, maybe making changes to your diet or how much you're drinking or whatever. I feel like I've been saying that to all the signs, but that's kind of that time of year, you know. You're wanting to take really good care of yourself and the people around you and just have kind of like a feeling of peace, you know. So that's really what I'm getting. I'm also getting the feeling of not giving up. The 9 of Wands says, don't give up. It's a card of strength. You are very strong. At times you might feel overwhelmed or confused, but you are not giving up. You're going to keep going. You are going to do everything you can to take care of yourself and the people around you. And I love that about you, Leo. I do. This is looking really nice. You know what? I'm noticing lots of like major arcana in this reading. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's Justice again. So advice. We have the 5 of Swords, we have the 3 of Wands, and we have the Justice card. It's actually card 8. Justice and Strength are reversed in this deck. So this becomes card 8 and that one is 11, but it's usually the other way around. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. I would think pick your battles wisely as well. The 5 of Swords is like an unnecessary battle. It's called Defeat in this card, and I really don't like this card very much, so I'm not going to bring it close to you because the imagery is kind of blah. I don't like it. It's like one of the few cards in this deck I don't like, but the rest are mostly beautiful. There's a lot of opportunities here. There's a need to be fair with regard to your work or your commerce or people at a distance. This is generally the card of commerce. It's called Virtue in this deck. And there's the idea of long distance travel or business, of waiting for your ships to come in, of, you know, working with people who are far away. But more importantly, in this deck, more so, it's about doing what is true to you, like following your heart, finding your place in the world, that kind of thing. So there's a need to be fair with regard to that, with regard to the people you're working with, and to pick your battles wisely. So I did get the sense earlier, like somebody you work with somehow. It might not necessarily be somebody that's one of your coworkers. It could be, but it could also be like a client or a customer or something like that, that somebody is causing you a little bit of drama and nonsense. Like I feel like they're just not being 100% truthful. But this would be saying, just be fair with them. Yeah, don't get yourself embattled in some kind of legal battle, because you wouldn't be very successful with that. Whatever it is, don't take it to court. Just be fair in your resolution, and maybe don't allow yourself to get pulled into the drama. So some things are just not going to work out, and it's important to know when to cut your losses and just move on and not let it affect you too much. I'm going to get a clarifier. Yeah, there's a 3 of spades here. There's a 2 of hearts. So this could be about love or a friendship as well, right? With the 2 of hearts, there's a little bit of heartbreak there, but again, I think the message of pick your battles, wisely, and know when to, put down the sword and just walk away is this kind of what's coming through for me here. Otherwise, everything looks really, really good for you. We are in Mercury retrograde. I need to remind everyone of that. You probably already know we are going to be in retrograde until February 20th. And even the week after it goes direct, we tend to still be affected a little bit by the retrograde. So that affects communication. It affects travels. It brings up a lot of past issues. On the plus side, you have an opportunity perhaps to reconnect with some people you've lost touch with. You may have an opportunity to go back and complete some projects that you started long ago that fell to the wayside, or to do some remodeling in your house, or even some sewing. There's a lot of really great opportunities with the retrograde, but it also sometimes brings up miscommunication, especially with new people. The astrology says people that you meet during a retrograde don't tend to be people that are going to be in your life for the long run. It's not a good time to start something brand new, or if you are, just be really, really cautious about what you sign, and make sure you review all your contracts and read all the fine print, and negotiate. Try to get a better deal, that kind of thing. But do be aware of the miscommunication thing. And people may be a little bit on edge, and people can take things the wrong way, especially when it's the written word. So again, pick your battles wisely. Don't get all riled up over, he said, she said, or something that, didn't make sense in an email. If you're in doubt, just ask them for clarifications, because I just don't think you need the drama right now. I think that you're stepping into a new period in your life. You're going into a brand new phase, one that's going to feel really good. It's going to feel like a dream come true. But you're working really hard. I think you are going to be working hard for some time, making this dream a reality, and just trying to keep the peace. So no drama, Leo. Let's get some animal spirit cards to close out your reading here. Let's see here. What do we have from my baby lions? Oh, I have the dolphin. Oh, this is so beautiful. This is really, really lovely. So just a really playful, really friendly energy coming through here. Dolphins love to swim with their friends, and they play and they do tricks, and just because it's fun, just because it feels good. It's funny. I was watching dolphins and whales on YouTube last night as I was going to sleep. My boyfriend put these on the computer so we could listen to their relaxing sounds as we fell asleep. And I slept better than I have in a million years. It was so nice just watching these dolphins play underwater. I don't know what the channel was, but I'm sure you could just search dolphins if you want to watch dolphins tonight before you go to bed. I highly recommend it. But I am getting a vibe of just somebody who really, really cares about the people around them, the people in their family and their close friends, and is just wanting to enjoy themselves and just kind of have this carefree, loving, a friendly vibe. I love that. I think it's beautiful. And then what else? And I have the sea serpent. Nice. Lots of water energy coming through here. Hey. So the sea serpent is a very protective energy. So let me bring it closer so you can see. It's a spirit card, so it's not a real animal, but the idea of a motherly influence, somebody looking out for you. You may be blessed. There may be an ancestor, a mother, a grandmother, or an aunt, or somebody you don't even know about that's kind of watching over you and is just so ready to pick you up and dust you off if you fall. It could even be somebody who's still alive on this plane. It doesn't have to be a spirit from the other side, but it very well could be. So if you feel afraid, don't feel afraid. Trust. Know that you're blessed. Know that you are loved. Know that somebody is looking out for you and is ready to scoop you right back up if you fall. And embrace this new beginning and this new adventure, Leo, because it does look really beautiful for you. All right. Well, Leo, it has been a privilege and an honor to read your tarot cards. As usual, I love doing your readings. I want to thank you for joining me if you made it this far. I would love for you to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought of the reading. No pressure, of course. And I hope to see you again really soon. Until next time, take very good care of yourselves. Okay? Bye.